now? By show of hands. Oh, okay. And how many of you know somebody who experienced some miracle that is life-changing in their lives? Say aye. Aye. Oh, great. So with that, we'd like to invite a few sharings on the miraculous stories of Kangen Water. So we just have a few guidelines. Can we go to the next slide? Okay, so let me just demonstrate. So when you receive a mic, speak into the mic, hold it like this. Okay? Can everybody see? This is speaking into the mic. What about this? If you hold the mic here, it's not. Okay? Yeah, you're expecting the voice to travel down to your heart, right? So that is too far away. So number one is to, what do we do? Speak into the mic. Okay, number two is keep it to less than 2 minutes. How long? 2 minutes. Okay? So if you're running out of time, you'll see us at the back waving at you to cut short. And this is the sign we'll give to you to cut it short. Everyone got it? Yes. Okay. And number three is please share your before and after of what healing or miracle that you experienced. Everyone got it? Before and after of what?
Kangen Water.
Thank you. Your healing or miracle after you started drinking Kangen water. Everyone got it? Yes. Okay, good. So with that, who would like to begin the first sharing? Wow, we have one up right over there. Come on up.
Let's give a big hand.
Fantastic. Leonard, that's it. Just share your name with everyone first.
My elder brother, one of my many
Your
elder
name.
brothers.
Name and where are you from?
My name is Leonard Fu. I'm from Labuan.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone say hi, Leonard.
One of my many brothers was 78 years old
Okay, listen up.
2 years ago. And he had been suffering from gout for about 2.5 years, to the extent that he could hardly walk every now and then. And when I spoke to him about Kangen Water, he said, this is all nonsense. You know, didn't believe me. But one day, a few weeks later, one of our cousins had a wedding and we all went, the whole family, 12 of us went, 12 siblings. 11 of us went and he couldn't go. So I asked him, why didn't you come? I can't even walk, how to go? So I told him, try this water. I'm not trying to sell you anything. Drink the water and see what happens. So finally, out of desperation, he did that. 10 days later, he calls me, Leonard, I want a machine. This water is miracle. I say, what? It's only for 4 or 5 days since you drank. How can that be? It's not possible. I couldn't believe it. He says, it's true. I counted every day. It's exactly 10 days. Because I had been traveling and I forgot how many days it was. And he bought the machine. That's my story about it. And then later on, one day I was in my office. A client came to see me. And he asked me to do something. He was very busy. He says, can you do this for me? And he was running out. I said, take a seat. No, I got no time. I'm going off. So I said, okay. Then I said, incidentally, have you heard of Kangen Water? He said, no, what is it? I said, oh, it's this Japanese machine that creates different types of water. It's a fantastic product. What can it do? He asked me. So I just told him in exactly, almost exact words of what I just spoke to you about my brother's experience. He said, what? Gout? I want a machine. Where can I get it? I said, I'm promoting it. He pulled out his checkbook. He signed 12,000 ringgit. Gave it to me, get me one, and he walked out. That was what happened. Share your story and it will work. Thank you.
And a big hand. Thank you very much. Wow, amazing, isn't it? Yes?
Yes.
How many of you want to be able to drink coffee, tell story, help somebody and make money? Yes?
Yes.
Oh, isn't that wonderful? He just finished telling his story and he got a check for 12,000. Yes? Okay, so next up, I see a hand waving all the way right over there. Let's have Anthony from UK. Woo! Let's share with everyone your name first.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name's Anthony.
Hi.
And I'm from London. So the story I'd like to share is among my hay fever. And if you don't know what it is, do you mind just putting a show of hands if you don't know what hay fever is? Okay, so it's a condition where you sneeze, you have runny nose, itchy eyes constantly. And this condition lasts from anywhere from March all through to October. So you're allergic to grass pollen, tree pollens, and dust. So I've been suffering from this condition for about 20 odd years and on a number of medication. So one of the medications I also take, I used to take, was an injection from a private hospital. And this injection lasts for about 3 years. But after that 3 years, my condition came back. And everywhere I go, I have to carry these medications around. And so I was recommended this water by a doctor, and actually my brother, and I didn't believe him. I said, water, no thank you, I'll stick to my water jugs, my water bottle. But my condition became a lot worse. My skin condition was rationing up, and I thought I have to try something different. So in addition to a change of diet and lifestyle, one of the last things I changed was this water. So I was drinking it for about 6 months or so, and after the 6 months I noticed I was cutting down on my medication. And so basically, long story short, for the last 3 years I've been medication free because I've thrown all my medication into the bin. That's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Anthony. Let's give Anthony another big hand. Yes, Sam, you want to mention something?
Yeah, maybe you could ask those people who are giving that miraculous story whether they can give the consent for people to do a recording.
Okay, so when they come up, huh?
Yes.
Okay, great. So, oh, great. All right, we have a few. All right, great. Let's go. Dr. Nat, right? Okay, come on up, Dr. Nat. Let's give Dr. Nat a big hand. And Dr. Nat, could you just let me? Okay, so by the way, we see many of you wanting to record. Yes? Okay, so but to respect the people who are sharing, because earlier on we already mentioned in the ground rules, no video and audio recording today. Yes? So, but in any case, if any of you are okay with people recording, you just let them know. Otherwise, the agreement is no recording. Everyone got it?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Here you go.
Yeah, hello, I'm Dr. Nat. I'm from Thailand. Okay, I'm the medical doctor. I'm a medical doctor from Thailand. I have my own medical background of hypercholesterolemia, and I know I have a risk factor of that, and also medical history in my family of stroke, hemiparalysis, stroke paralysis. And okay, I take care of myself, I check up blood test, and I control diet. But, I lucky, I have buy the SD501 on the 2013 to 2013. After I drink for a few months, but I got trapped with the Enagic trap. Some internet information about the enhancer, so okay, I stopped drinking. After that, last year, I got stroke. At that moment, I realized that cause of my paralysis it comes from family risk factor that we can change. I can't change that. And the second is my lifestyle. I that time I very stressed on my job and mental stress and also physical stress. I less sleep and drink less water because mostly water doesn't taste good and difficult to swallow. Doesn't like the Kangen water. At that time, after I got stroke, I realized that if I continue drinking Kangen water, that even doesn't happen to me. Everyone know, after you got stroke, you have lost more than money you pay for this machine. In the hospital, 300,000 baht. And a few days after recovery, I can't go to job for months. And I start to get a lot of medication to eat. And I feel suffer. I don't like to eat the medication because I know the side effect of that drug. Finally, I stopped medication and start to drink Kangen water again. For a few months, my body feel energized. My body weight slow down, and in the good BMI, body mass index, good weight, that I never been like this. Only drink Kangen water, seriously drink more and more for few months, about for 5 months, 5 kilo, and have in a good shape. That is a weight, and mostly in the hypercholesterol. There's one sign of a family hypercholesterol is like a yellow deposit in this area. It's called santilasma. It's a family hypercholesterolemia that no medical treatment can help this. After I drink for a few months, I noticed, wow, the deposit, the fat deposit in here is small down, and gone. Just let it feel. Because in the medical treatment, they have no any drug can decrease this size of lipid. That means this water can penetrate in the cellular lipid to move the lipids out of your cell. Even skin can burn out the cholesterol. So everybody have a over fat deposit. It can cleanse out. So in your blood vessel, in your cell, in your liver, in your kidney, every cell can recover to the best performance of the cell. Best product, lipid can come out. So, oh, this is a very miracle water in the world. So I start to realize I should convey this message to all my patients, all my people. Just drinking Kangen water and everything will change your whole life. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Nat. Thank you very much. Let's give her another big hand. Anyone? Okay, come on up. Wow, many volunteers. Excellent. Wait, share your name with everyone and let them know if you're okay with the recording.
You can record all you want. My name is Egbert.
Everyone say hi, Egbert.
I'm from Kuala Lumpur. I have two things to share really quickly. First story is on myself. I used to suffer from a very bad acid reflux. So after dinner, if I eat too late, 8 plus 9, after dinner I would just cramp up. It would just shut down, my stomach would just tighten and I will curl up like a ball and I can't move for at least about an hour or 2 hours. There was one occasion where I was driving back from dinner and on the highway itself I cramped. And I nearly got into an accident before that. So I just swerved my car to the left, pulled my handbrake and I waited there for about 2 hours. After Kangen Water, no more. In about 2 weeks at least. The second event was actually my father. My father is a stroke patient for about 7 years now. And he's a very stubborn man. So he does not want to do any physio, he does not want to do any sort of exercise. And it's quite depressing for me to see my father like that. He used to have this problem speaking. Every time he would call my name, he would be like, Gilbert, I think he slurred a lot because of his condition. He was about 40% paralyzed in his brain. After about 2 months, I forced him to go on Kangen Water every day. Gave him about at least 8 cups a day. But in 2 months, he actually called my name. He's like, Egbert, can you get me something? And I just stared at him. I was like, sorry, what do you say? Because my dad's a man of very few words. He does not say anything at home. He just looks at me, and I'll be like, okay. So when he called out my name, I looked at mom and was like, did he just call my name? And I asked him to repeat it again, and he said again, Egbert, can you get me this? And I just went like, wow. So immediately I knew that Kangen was the solution. And I mean, I'm young, I'm 22 years old. But seriously, at this age, I believe that going Kangen is all the way.